The idea of clarity in business isn't really something that sounds that exciting or sexy, is it? It's nowhere near as glamorous as the whole thoughts around sales, around marketing, around product launches and things like that. But clarity is the thing that tells you every day that you're focusing on the right things and that you're going in the right direction. It's also the thing that can get you moving when you feel like you've got a million things to do and you're just not sure which one to do first. And I know that it's actually one of the most elusive things in business for a lot of people. It's the reason a lot of people come to work with me, because they're desperate for that clarity and just can't find it on their own. So today I wanted to share a couple of tips with you about how you can find more clarity in your business if you're in that space of feeling as though everything is jumbled, confused, frustrating, and you can never quite see the wood for the trees. So if you're in that place, then my biggest tip for you would be carve out a little bit of time for you to just sit and think about your business. And the first thing to ask yourself is, where do I want to go? What is the goal for the business? What are you actually looking to create? And perhaps think 12 or 18 months ahead. You might go 5 years. That's a long time for a lot of people. 12 to 18 months can keep you on track and seem realistic. So what is it that you want to create? Do you want to create a huge, fabulous, very successful business? Do you want a big public profile? Or actually, are you happy to just cover your bills and create a bit of a lifestyle business? There is no right or wrong there. It does not matter what anybody else is doing. All that matters is you find that clarity about what your success looks like and what your goal is. So that's your first question. Where do I want to go? What do I want to create? Your second question, which is a bit of a quirky one, but it's who do I want to be? Now, this is not about saying I want to be Alan Sugar or I want to be Karen Brady, I want to be Denise Duffield Thomas. It's not about seeing somebody else who you perceive as successful and saying that's who I want to be. It's thinking more about, do I want to be somebody that has a big profile? Do I want to be somebody that is switched on and is very responsive a lot of the time? Do I actually want to be somebody that's really quite private? Do I want to be somebody that is constantly helping others? Do I want to be somebody who has a team of people and creates jobs, but actually I'm a little bit more in the background of the business and I'm not a big public face of it? So really think about, who is it that I want to be? And that should hopefully match, where do I want this business to go and what am I trying to create? And those two things should then give you enough evidence to come back to what you're doing in the here and now. Take a look at all the different things on your plans, to-do lists and mountains of paperwork, and just ask yourself, out of everything you're doing now, which ones are guiding you towards that goal and towards that person that you want to be? And anything that's leading you in the wrong direction or taking you down a bit of a dark alley, then you need to find a way to cut that or cull that from your business. So you prioritise the things that are absolutely taking you in the right direction. But you can also use this little technique on a regular basis. And if you don't feel like you've got enough time or quite the brain space to do that big brainstorm, then just stick to the simple question, where do I want to go? Is this leading me in the right direction? And those two questions will really help you to find clarity on a daily basis. You could do that daily, weekly. Where do I want to go today? Is this leading me in the right direction? Where do I need to get to by the end of this week? Is this going to get me there? What's the most important thing to do to get to my goal this month? Is this going to lead me there? Where do I want to go? Is this leading me there? That's it. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. And those two questions will really help you to find clarity, stay focused, keep yourself on track and move your business progressively, gradually, sustainably towards the goal that you want to achieve. So I hope that has given you a bit of clarity today. If you know somebody else that needs a bit of clarity, please feel free to point them towards this video as well. And I would love to hear back from you in the comments about any tips that you have got on how to find a bit more clarity.